Yes, you can finish your syllabus up to 60% in just 30 days. Not the 100%, but 60% can be done in 30 days. Just imagine how you will feel when you finish 60% syllabus in 30 days and you have all the time for the rest of the 40%. In this video, I will be telling you how you can do that. Please make sure you stick around till the end. Before that, just in case you don't know me, I am Company Secretary Alok. I am a faculty here at Ekcel and I love to make sure that students pass the Company Secretary exam. So, how do we finish 60% and what are the best methods? There is something very simple. Let us get started. So, the first important thing is 60% in 30 days is possible. Don't tell yourself, oh, it's not possible. Simply they're making some video. We have had students who have done this, and why should you do this? To get the confidence to go to the exam. Many students, see now exam is still so many months away, correct? But many students are telling, oh, I will not write this attempt and I'm going to write next attempt. Because of listening to all this, that is why I thought, let me make a video and show you with proof how you can study 60% syllabus in just 30 days. And then you can do the rest of the part. See, you should never skip the attempt. I met one student which I will always remember, very, very interesting. One student came and told me that, sir, I'm doing CS executive from almost 2.5 years. I want to clear it in the next attempt. So what will I think? When anybody comes and tells you like that, what will you think? Oh, she has written 2.5 years, means she has written 4 to 5 attempts and she has failed 4 to 5 attempts and now she wants to pass the next attempt. That is why she is coming to us some suggestion. Correct? You will also think like that. Then I was giving a suggestion, oh, you should do this. What did you do in the previous attempt? I'm telling something. Then she said, sir, 1 second, I am going to write my first attempt. I said, what are you saying? You said you already have not passed from last 2.5 years. She said, sir, I used to study, but then I used to get scared and I never used to go to the exam. So I have skipped attempts. If you have skipped 4 to 5 attempts, it is a complete disaster. You are never going to pass. Why are you scared? What are you scared of? Maybe if you would have gone that attempts, you would have already passed. So for people who feel that I'm going to skip the attempt, that is the last thing you should do. Please remember that failing CS is better than not going for exam. Because once you fail, it is your stepping stone for success. Very recently, I was doing a success story. Okay, very soon you will see it. One of our students got 13 marks in the first attempt in tax laws. So he got 13 out of 100, 1-3, not 3-0, 1-3, 13 marks out of 100 marks. How will you feel if you get 13 marks? You will feel like leaving the course. You will feel that I can't even get 20 marks. I don't think company secretary course is for me. You will feel like that. But this student stuck around. Second attempt also he did not clear. But third attempt, he has got 60 plus in the same tax laws. So failure is actually not failure. It is your one step closer to success. So for all of you people who are saying that, oh, I'm going to skip this attempt, please don't do that. First, try to do this 60% syllabus in 30 days. I'm not saying you'll become perfect, you're going to definitely pass. No. When you finish 60% syllabus in 30 days, you'll get so much confidence that even if I come to your house and tell stop studying, you'll tell, sir, get lost. I already finished 60% syllabus. Yes, I may not be 100% perfect in this, but I am confident, I am understanding and I am ready to do the rest. That is the thing you are going to tell. So what should you do for that? Very, very simple. First thing is analyze the weightages. What do you mean by weightage? When you say weightage, if you see the scanner, correct? One biggest mistake students are doing is they study from scanner. Scanner is not to study. Scanner is just to see the weightage from the past papers of ICSI. Which chapter gives how many marks? Again, I'm telling you, sometimes one chapter may have come for 12 marks. Okay, one attempt chapter has come for 12 marks. Next attempt, the same chapter may just come for 4 marks. So does it mean that 12 marks means we should study only that? No. But when you see around 6 to 7 attempts, you will get a pattern. You will get a pattern that some chapters are anyway going to be important. Now that is common sense. Like JIGL. Constitution is going to be a very important. You are always going to get that. In company law, chapter like general meetings, board meeting, that will always give you more marks. Correct? So analyze the weightage. So what I would suggest is, please do the analysis yourself. Yes, you can take Taxman scanner, you can take Suchita Prakashan scanner. Scanner is good for analyzing, but if you can do your own analysis, this will not take more than 1 day. See, when you're already wasted so much time, it is okay to give 1 day for this analysis. Give one full day for this analysis. Give this analysis, and once you give this analysis, you will know the overall weightage. So this is the first step which you have to take. This is the first step you have to take. Okay. So when you do this analysis, the second step you should take after doing the analysis, the second step, very important, is make a category like A, B, C. If required, also make a D category. Okay. What is this A, B, C and D? Which are the most important chapters in terms of marks in the previous 6 to 10 attempts, correct? If you do 6 to 8, it is good, but minimum 6 attempts. Don't simply see last 2 years paper and tell that, oh, I'm going to study like this. Only when you see 6 to 8, you will get a data analytics, you will get a sequence, you will get some sort of an idea. So when you do that, you make 3 categories. So for example, in, let us say there is one subject, okay, JIGL or company law, whatever, EC, IPL, any subject which you want. This applies for anything, CS, executive, professional, anybody. I'm just telling executive just for your understanding, because many executive students ask me. So category A, let us say chapter 4, 8 and 11 is in category A. There will be many more. I have just written 3. Like that, write all the categories which are given the maximum marks when you do the weightage analysis. Then same way you do for category B, category C. So category D, if required, in some subjects you may have, like they have never asked one chapter like that. Remember, I repeat, I am not saying that you should leave category C, category D. That is a mistake. I have never said that. Always what we maintain, 100% syllabus has to be studied. 100% of your ICSI book has to be studied. There is no excuse over that. But the weightage can be given. And also in this video I am telling you how you can finish 60% in 30 days. I am not saying study only 60% and go for exam. That is a disaster, because I have told you many times, in the ICSI CS exams, for example, if you have a question number 4, you have A, B, C, D, 4 sub questions. Each sub question comes from a different chapter. For example, sub question comes from that 60% most important chapter. But what if the question number D comes from a chapter which is hardly asked? So you are going to lose 4 marks. So you can't do that. So I always maintain you should study 100%, but first to get the confidence, see the chapters which give maximum marks, and that is the 60% of the syllabus, and that is what you need to ensure and make these categories. So let's say category D, chapter 1, 13 and 15. Not many questions have been asked in the previous exams. That doesn't mean we should leave it, but that is category C. So let us say that category A and B will form 30%, 40%, 50% of syllabus, correct? Usually what happens, that will form 60% of syllabus. That is why I am telling 60% in 30 days. Usually the 60% of the syllabus will be having this category. And better study this very well. Better to be perfect in the 60% than to have half knowledge in 100%. Please remember that. I am telling you very clearly. You have to study 100%, correct? But in that 100%, let us say 60% syllabus give the maximum marks. 40% gives lesser number of marks. That 60% you have to be perfect. You have to just be perfect, no excuse. In this 40%, even if you are not perfect, if you have working knowledge also, okay, at least you can attempt the question. For 4 marks question, at least you can try and get 1.5 or 2 marks. That is better than 0. But ensure that you are categorizing the syllabus like this and do it. So once you have done this, the third most important thing you need to do. So now I told you, do the analysis, then do the category. First 2 steps. Third step, what should you do? Have a failure goal during studies. This is the most important part of this video, which nobody would have told you. It is all about mindset. The problem is students are taking company secretary exams like end of their life. No, this is the starting of your life. I'm telling you, I repeat, even when you complete company secretary, executive, professional, 21 months training, and you're going to start your career as a company secretary, when you apply for a job, that is the starting of your career. But students are feeling that while studying or failing one attempt, not understanding some topic, that is the end of their life, end of their career. They're thinking like that. Actually, even if you complete company secretary course, your career is not yet started. So don't be scared to fail in understanding. Don't be scared even if you fail the exam. It is part of you to become stronger and go ahead. So if you look at it, failure goal during study, what is the failure goal you should do? Please keep a book or a sheet of paper, stick it in front of the wall wherever you're studying, or if it's a notebook, you keep it. In that, have different categories. For example, frustration, not understanding, guilty. What does it mean? Each time you feel frustrated, you write like this. Second time you write like this. So each time you feel frustrated, you have a count for it, correct? And you have a goal that I have to get frustrated 50 times in 30 days, or I have to get frustrated 100 times. So this way, the way you look at studies will be different. So now you must feel frustrated. You must feel that you are not understanding some topic. So if you feel 100 times that you are not understanding something, that means you have succeeded. You think like that, okay? Same way, you're feeling guilty, oh, I did not study. That we always feel, correct? We always, but we don't count it. So now take it as a positive, take it as a goal. Keep a target that I have to feel guilty 100 times in 30 days. So you'll tell, sir, what are you telling, sir? How is this going to help us? This will help you because you will be a realized person. You will start realizing that how much time you're wasting. You will start realizing that what you're doing is wrong, and that will actually help you to study. This is psychology. I'm telling you this. Please have a goal for frustration, not understanding, feeling guilty. Like that, add some more points, whatever you feel, which are relating to failure, which are related to bad, make it as good. So what else will you feel like a failure? You may feel like failure like one is you're not understanding, and if you're working out problems, you're not able to get the solution. You're not getting the final answer, like accountancy, financial management, taxation, these kind of subjects, correct? So you have a goal. So when you have a goal, you will not feel bad. But now what will happen now? Each time you feel guilty, frustrated, or each time you feel that you're reading the book and you're not understanding, you feel bad, you'll go depressed, then you'll feel like I'll leave the course. What else course is there in my life? You'll go somewhere and all your mind will take you. Correct? Don't do that. Now take it in a positive way. Keep all the things which is associated with failure. What people associate with failure, yes, it is a failure if you are getting frustrated, not understanding, you're feeling guilty, you're wasting time. Wasting time is another category. But have a goal. So when you have a goal, you will be like surprised, okay, so each time I get frustrated, I'm putting a mark. So if you feel frustrated for 50 times, 100 times, whatever is your goal, it is actually good for you. This way you learn. I repeat, I have told this many times in many videos, I repeat, learning happens at the edge of discomfort. Learning is not fun. Learning is not like anything, whether a baby is learning to walk, whether an old person is learning to walk in his walker. It is difficult, it is a new thing. Somebody who has walked all their life, suddenly when they become old, their muscles are not strong, they need to use a walker. They need to learn how to use the walker. Even that is a learning. You're learning a new language, you're learning a new skill, whatever you're learning is not fun. You can make learning fun, that is different, but the learning is a painful process. Learning happens at the edge of discomfort. The problem is we don't want to go out of our comfort zone. We want to feel comfortable. We want to get shortcuts. We want to feel everything is rosy. No, learning is a difficult thing. Anything you want to learn, not about company secretary course, anything you want to learn. You want to learn how to ride a bicycle, you want to learn how to swim. Was it easy? No. You failed many times. I personally, if I have to tell my story, I learned swimming much later when I was an adult. I think I was almost 30 years of age when I learned how to swim. That means few years ago I did not know how to swim. So when I went to swim, all my classmates were like 6 years old, 7 years old, all children, right? And I am somebody who's 30-year-old person. So when I went there, I was feeling very bad. I was feeling frustrated. Oh, I don't know. These kids are learning to swim. I'm not able to swim. Was running in the water. Water is going into the nose. Water is going into the head. It's a painful process. But then, with 2 weeks, 3 weeks, yes, the children learned faster than me. I was slow. But finally, I learned. And once you learn, nothing else matters. So learning is difficult. Learning is at the edge of discomfort. You have to go out of your comfort zone. You have to go out of your comfort zone. You can't be inside the comfort zone and say that, okay, learning will happen automatically. So that is why I'm telling this. That is why I said this is the most important part of the video. Please have this failure goal for this 30 days if you want to finish 60%, right? So you have already done that. So let us quickly recap, correct? To finish 60% syllabus in 30 days, first step, analyze and weightage. Second step, make it into categories, correct? Third important step, have a failure goal, correct? And the fourth thing which you need to do, the fourth thing is take the test for that category A, means the most important subjects in terms of marks. When you do the analysis and you give the weightage, category A, let us say you have 20 chapters in the syllabus, and in category A you are having 8 chapters. That is the chapters which is giving maximum marks. So for these 8 chapters, you please take a test. You take at least 4 to 5 tests, 50 marks test. See, in our Ekcel Academy, whoever joined coaching, we give them these tests. We give them weekly tests. We give them daily, one day, one answer. But if you have not joined us, no problem. You can do it yourself. For all my YouTube audience, there is no rules that you have to do it only with the coaching. You can do it yourself. Of course, if you join coaching, you'll get that push and all of that, right? So this is important. Please take the test for the category A. That is the most important chapters, which is very important for you. Next, when I said take online classes, again I repeat, because you can finish faster in a less amount of time. And here it is your wish. You don't have to take only our class. You try different classes, whoever you like, but you take it because you will save your time anywhere between 50% to 80%, first thing. And second thing, whichever class you are joining, whether it is Ekcel or some other class, please see if they have mentorship. Is somebody going to push you? Yes, in Ekcel Academy, we push you. We make sure that you study. We have a separate group. We have teachers in the WhatsApp group. Everybody is pushing each other to study. You are taking weekly tests. You are doing daily one day, one answer, writing practice, all of that. But do wherever you are comfortable. I'm not saying you should join only us. If you join us, you will get support, but do it wherever. But if you do this, you will get a push, and then you will be able to do well. So talking about push, once we finish the fourth point, you take the fifth, then now comes the sixth. So one way to push yourself is joining the online classes. The second way to push you is our sixth point in this video, and that is accountability partner. Find a friend who is doing your course, executive, professional, CSEET, whatever you are studying. Study with them. This is the most important thing which you need to understand. Then you have to move to the 40%. See, so far we told what you should do in this 30 days, then go to the 40%. Now I will tell you, because people say that, oh, we should be only doing only this. No. Now, how do you do that 60% in 30 days? 60% in 30 days. Okay, but how do we do it is the question which you have. Weekly goals is the answer. Now I told you what all you should do, correct? But how? How do we do it, sir? You told very good. For that, very simple is weekly goal. So generally when you say 30 days, it is about 4 weeks. Of course, 1 week is 7 days, so you say 28 days. Okay, you add on extra 2 days for the last set of week which you do. So this weekly goal is something which you should write. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Okay. So in every week you should finish about 15% of this 60%. Remember, I repeat, you have to complete 100% syllabus. There is no excuse for that. But first, let us finish 60% in 30 days. In that 30 days, let us make 4 weeks of 7 days, 7 days, 7 days, and the last one will be 10 days, where you finish 15% each. 15% each. Last week should be that extra 2 days. If something is pending, you can finish. So when you have this weekly goal, write it down. What is that you're going to finish? In that, when you do the analysis, when you do what, you know what is that 60%, you know which chapters. In that, for each subject, write that separate thing over here and review it, not simply writing after end of the week, did you do it or not? You will be surprised when you actually write this for the first week. Every day you will be checking it. So end of the week, you're actually going to complete it because you have made a deadline for yourself. If you say 30 days, oh, in the 25 days you are enjoying. Last 5 days you feel, oh, I did not study, and you feel very frustrated, irritated. So don't do that. Do these weekly goals, and this is what is going to get you the results. Now, to do all this, if you feel that I am not able to do this properly, I need some support, you can always get in touch with Ekcel Academy. Our number is what you can see on the screen, 973-973-3400. If you want any help, please let us know in the comments. Please let us know in the WhatsApp message. You can WhatsApp us and we are always there to help you. And if you want a specialized timetable, if you want a video for the specialized timetable, please let me know in the WhatsApp chat. If you WhatsApp chat, the more people send me a WhatsApp message, I will get encouraged to do one more YouTube video. And regardless of that, if you want something else which I am not offering right now, again please send me on WhatsApp and we'll be happy to help you. So this was your wonderful method to finish 60% syllabus in just 30 days. I'm sure you can do it if you apply your mind. And if you're not getting the push, you want accountability, you want somebody to push you, we are always there at Ekcel Academy. You can get in touch with us, 973-973-3400. And lastly, I repeat with what I started. Don't make the mistake of skipping the attempt. No matter what, go there. Whatever you do, the day you finish company secretary course is the starting day of your career. So till then, it doesn't matter how many times you get irritated, frustrated, guilty, you fail, you pass, nothing matters. End of the day, you should finish company secretary course as soon as possible. So the more attempts you give, the more effort you give, the more time you give, the more energy you give for the course, you are going to get the results. With that, I will end this video and I will see you in the next one. All the best to you for exams. I'm sure you can finish 60% in 30 days. If you still have questions, let me know in the comments.